All right, here is our site plan for our proposed new College of Agriculture. The four buildings that we want to focus on going on in the presentation is our Soils College, one of our apartments, our additional commons, and the greenhouse. Here we are looking at our commons building. One of the big things we want to point out here is we have solar panels on the top, which helps with our green infrastructure, as well as there's a patio out front. If you just want to sit out here on a nice day, eat, do homework, anything like that, we want to have some sort of availability for you to just hang out. This does follow the college's vernacular with brick with white accents. This second building here that I'm pulling up, this is going to be one of our classroom buildings. At the bottom is a lab, top is the actual classrooms. We wanted a nice open window here just so there's a lot of natural light. And then around the back here, this is the entrance to the building, very similar to the master center. And again, this also follows our brick vernacular with white accents. This is going to be one of our dorm buildings. Again, brick, white accent. This can house up to 80 people. And it's 2 floors. It has a steel roof in this middle area here. It's covered in glass. And it's, again, just another common area where you any sort of studying, just hanging out, anything like that. But we want to have a lot of natural light. So we're looking at a 3D view of our greenhouse. This is just a basic greenhouse with essentially glass walls, glass roof, just to let in as much sunlight as possible. Something that is very important for our project is the orientation and placement of the building. For the School of Soil, we're having it face towards the southeast. This allows the building face to be hit by the morning sun, which could have a welcoming atmosphere for students, as well as just wake them up early in the morning for morning classes. For the apartment buildings, we're going to have it face northwest. This maximizes the heat absorption in the later half of the day, and also could improve student comfort in the colder months. In our commons building, we're going to have that face southwest to maximize afternoon sunlight capture. Hopefully, it would also allow students to potentially watch like the sunset while they're eating an evening meal. Finally, is our greenhouse. We're going to have it face northeast to take advantage of the morning sun as it rises, and midday, the structure will be directly under the sun. So there would be maximum light and heat for the plants inside. Some of the architectural details of what we're going to be adding to our commons building. First thing we're looking at is our HVAC system. We want to include MERV 13 filters. This is because of its ability to capture over 90% of particles between 3 and 10 microns, and almost 85% of particles from 0.3 to 1 microns, which includes smoke, smog, any sort of bacteria or viruses. But just to overall complete our indoor air quality, we also added UV lights, and this is to guarantee that we kill any mold, bacteria, or viruses, just to combat things like COVID that get into the air system. We want to make sure that doesn't get spread around, especially since our commons building is going to be handling food. Last here is our acoustic clouds. This is, again, going in our commons. Right next to the staircase, there's an open gap. We're going to hang these from the ceiling to make sure that we can try to combat some echo or anything like that that's going down on the bottom floor. One of the biggest parts of our lead check sheet is going to be our energy performance. We're adding adjustable window covers to let in more sunlight in the winter months, let in less in the summer months just to help with climate control. We're also adding steel roofs. It has a reflectance value of 50, so not as much heat is going to be absorbed by the roof. We're also aiming to fulfill regional priority since we have renewables on site with this existing solar array, as well as adding solar panels to the roof, and also our rainwater management since we're adding a rain garden.